When you're on, go ahead and pop up a comment so I can see you and salute you. Say hello. So I can say good morning to you. Good morning, Corey D. Butler. Good morning, Naturally Graced. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. It's good to see your names up here. Hopefully, you can hear me well. And if you see me looking down, like I legit have my iPad right here that I'm trying to go over some notes. This has been quite quite a busy past couple of weeks, but especially over the weekend. And so I want to share just a few revelations and some annoyances from the revelations that I got as well. So as you're popping on, I do want to say thank you so much. Also, it would be nice if you would share. If you would share this, I was about to say share this scope. That's then I miss my Periscope days. But if you would share this, you would share this motivational Monday message because you never know who you might bless. So don't be stingy. Share. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I do want to say happy Monday. It's the last Monday in April. That's crazy. It's the last Monday in April. And I do want to just say for those of you who are watching the replay or you're very new to Dr. Charity TV, you don't know who I am. My name is Dr. Charity C. Campbell, and I'm a world class millennial global leader. I am an senior lecturer, but currently I am developing a leadership program for my university in between it's a British Sino program. And so I am working in my field of leadership. However, I'm getting paid still to do like my university job. So it's okay. My COVID happened. Let's just say that COVID happened and some changes happened to me as I got as I came back to China. And if you're following my travel brand, 𝖸𝑡𝑟𝑒 the Explorer, then you know the entire story. If you're not, then I'll come back and put a link in the description below so you can go on your own time at your own leisure and catch up on all of that. But specifically today, I want to talk to you about customization, and it's part of everything that I'm dealing with. I when I got back, when I finally got back into China, um, I see my Wi-Fi is going out. I apologize for that. When I finally got back into China, I was hit with a huge uh, surprise, if I could put it that way, a huge surprise. What was supposed to be, so everyone coming in, you're supposed to be on just a standard 14-day quarantine in a hotel, and then you continue on to your destination. That did not happen with moi. I actually ended up being in quarantine for 59 days because I tested positive for COVID antibodies, and on the fourth day of me being in quarantine. And then I was hospitalized. I was put in the isolation ward, got out of the isolation ward in the hospital, went to the quarantine hotel, was tested again, tested positive again, had to go back to the hotel. I mean, it was literally a nightmare. And I'm glad that I was wise enough to actually document everything as I was going through the process, because still to this day, it's unbelievable. And so long story short, I get to Dalian. I have a place. Love my place. I'm fine with my place, doing well with my place. And because of everything that happened, I am asked to move from my apartment, and I have to find another one. Now, nobody found another one for me. I had to find it for myself. But I do want to say that the places that I was looking at, honey. Hey, good morning, Ernestine. The places I was looking at, I was just trying to get into a place. They had to be nice and clean and close enough to my university because, hey, I was going to still go to work, right? uh, yeah. So I was looking for these places, and nothing was really it for me. Nothing was really it for me. And I was supposed to be looking at another place that I really, really liked. I thought I would be interested in, but they didn't want to rent out to a foreigner, which is very common practice. It's okay. So they didn't want to rent out to a foreigner. And so the agent said, "Hey, I have two other places I can show you if you're interested." Well, at the time I was like, well, of course I'm going to be interested, because where else am I going to go? Like, what else am I going to do? And the other two agents I was working with, they were not hitting on it at all. They were showing me all of these places that were either too far, too high, or too ugly, just too old, run down. And so she showed me this place, and I didn't even notice the view because it was a rainy day when I came here. So when it rains here in China, you get like a lot of like fog and just really heavy pollution. And so you can't really, you can't see too clearly outside. You can't see too clearly outside. And so I didn't see the view or anything like that, but I liked the layout, and it looked very spacious. And I was just thinking, well, I could get a little creative with the place, so maybe I can do a little bit more. Long story short, got the place, brought all of my things from my old apartment into here, and I had to start making it feel like home. The other place was already homified. Okay. Homified. I bought everything that I wanted in there. I placed everything in there. It was great. It was perfect. But when you move into another space, even if you're bringing stuff from the old place into the new place, you're like, okay, now I have to make this place feel like home. And I started getting things after I put everything that I wanted in here, had it the way that I wanted to see things done. Then I started adding in customizations. And I'm today, if you see behind me, my studio is finally, I have like just two things left for my studio, and I'm almost done. But that's my studio side, and I'm so excited about my studio. My work desk is over there, my gym is over here, and like all of this is, back here is different parts of my studio I'm very excited about. But there are two things. My downstairs, my living room, everything is like, it's like perfect now. Okay, perfect. But I'm missing two things. And these two things, I hope my computer does not shut down, because I just got out of a long meeting. So I'm trying to make this quick for y'all. So listen, I'm waiting on two things. I'm waiting on a kitchen table. It's a dinette set, which is it folds. So it's like it because it saves space. So you can fold it down completely. You fold it up, and then it also extends out. I know to hear it, it's like, what? When I finally get it and it's installed, and I do the home tour, I promise I will show y'all exactly what I was talking about. And so I ordered this thing over a month ago. It was supposed to be here in 2 weeks a month ago. It's still not here. So at the beginning of this month, I reached out and I said, "Where's my table? Like, you told me it would be here in 2 weeks. It's been 3. Like, what's going on?" And they apologized and said, "Oh, well, we're still waiting on the specific materials. It's a customized table. This is, your table is you want it a specific way. So we have to customize it, and we have to wait on the materials, and it's just taking a longer time because then we have to design it." And I'm like, what you advertise it for, like, to say it's going to be ready when I need it, if it's not ready? And I'll never forget. Now, this is, somebody speaking to me in Chinese, and I'm, translating on my little communication app. And this person said to me, he said, "When you have things that are customized, it takes a longer time, but it is worth the wait. You just have to be patient." And so in my mind, I'm like, I want my table now. But in my spirit, that thing hit me like a huge ton of bricks. I was like, what you're not going to do is minister to right now. You're not just going to do that. And so I was like, well, when am I going to get my table? And he told me in 2 more weeks. Y'all, I still didn't get my table yet. But so I keep asking, because I'm bothering the heck out of them. Okay. I'm like, where is my table? Where's my tracking number? What's going on? They said, again, we're still waiting on the materials. And I'm like, how many materials are you waiting on? And every time I get agitated and annoyed with the wait, I go back and I look at the image of what I am expecting to receive. Here it. I go back and I look at the image of what I am expecting to receive. Let me think that that's a message. That's a whole message. When I tell y'all, and I have to make it quick because I promise I feel like my computer's going to die at any moment, right? Listen, when I tell you, I go and I'm like messaging them and I'm all anxious and I'm like, oh, I want my table right now. And they're like, we can't produce something that we don't have materials for yet. It's your special materials are being delivered. Pastor Brandy, look here. Your special materials are being delivered. And these are the words that the translation says. So your special materials are being delivered. Once the master, literally the word translated, once the master receives the materials, then he will start making your table and then we will express deliver it to you. Okay. So Ernestine said, and it's in China, we get our stuff in a week. They tripping, but be still and wait. Listen, I'm trying to tell you that thing every time, and I'm bothered naturally. In the natural, I'm bothered because I'm like, listen, now I should already have my table. But when I tell you that thing just keeps speaking to my spirit. So every time I get, impatient, I go back and I look at the image of what I am expecting to receive. And I'm just like, Lord, help me to hold on. Lord, help me to hold on. I know this is what I'm expecting. She said, watch your tone. I said, I know this is what I'm expecting. And sometimes just looking at the picture is enough. Sometimes for me, just looking at the picture, I'm just like, okay, I'm looking at it. This is worth the wait. When I tell, if it comes looking exactly like I expect it to, then this is worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait. If it shows up looking exactly like what I've been envisioning, what I've been imagining, then it's worth the wait. Okay, that's all I got to say because my computer probably about to die. And I'm just saying, customization takes time. Your dreams, customize. Your brands, customize. Your business, customize. Your marriage, customize. Your ministry, customize. Baby, customization takes time. Friendships, customize. Because you are so special that God is not going to give you something that is already just made, pre-made, just sitting on the side somewhere. If it's customized and it's going to take time, then the master is just waiting for the right materials. And for some of you, the right materials has almost, they already here. The right materials. I knew that was going to happen. Y'all, I told y'all that was going to happen. I hope you can still hear me. And can you hear me? Let me know. Letitia said, this is good. Preach, sis. Customize. Customization takes time. I'm adding to, add it to your vision board and your planner, boo. Ernestine, I'm here. My computer died, but I had my iPad. She said, plug it up. Listen. Listen, I'm here. Good. You can hear me? All right. Look, so look, I'm just, my whole little setup over there just tried to die on me. But because somebody need to hear this word. Also, I did not plug up my computer, so I'm not going to try to act like, I'm not out of order because I didn't plug up my computer after a long meeting. Let me tell you, your stuff is customized. Okay. I just need you to know it's customized. And when something is customized, it does take longer because it is specially made for you. Do you hear me? Because y'all say you can hear me. I just need somebody to grab that. And if you're grabbing it, heart it up. I miss asking people to heart it up. Honey, heart it up. Throw some hearts, and also don't be stingy. Share, because you never know who might be needing to hear this. Honey, listen here. let me tell you that. So I have two things that are customized that I'm waiting on. Okay. The one is my table. Thank you, Naturally Graced. The one is my table. And she's doing it from YouTube. That's how you hard it up on YouTube. Yes, your heart is customized. It takes time. Huh? And the thing is, we get, and notice I said we, okay? We get impatient when we're waiting. We're waiting for what we ordered. Okay. Thank you for your Periscope hearts. Yes. Hey, Shauna King McLean, Periscope, heart it up. Y'all know how to do my hearts. All right, listen. We get so impatient when it comes to waiting for what we have been praying and asking for, and forgetting that what we really ask for is something that's customized. And God ain't just going to give you something that belongs to somebody else so that it can be a replica. And you, what? Why he going to do that? Huh? Why we going to do that? And then so you can complain about it later on. Yeah. Y'all gonna leave me out here? Okay, thank you. I knew my sis was gonna, thank you, Pastor Brandy. I knew sis was gonna come. So you can complain about it later on. So you can complain about having something that you really didn't want. Come on now. When God gives you something that's customized, it takes time. That's just it, point blank. It takes time. And as much as the waiting process annoys you and irritates you, it gives you time to focus on something else. So let me tell you something. While I've been waiting on this table, this table is so dope, y'all. I'm telling you, like, every time I get angry about not having it right now, what I do is I go and I look at the image, because I just have to remember what I'm promised. I just have to remember what I've been waiting for. I have to remember what I expect so that my expectations don't lower. I'm like, this better arrive looking just like this. I mean, I need the rack to be there. I need the wine rack to be there. It's all a set. It comes together. She said, people don't like this good preaching. Preach anyway. Listen, it's all a set. It comes together. So I just need to make sure that I keep my expectation matched up with the level of the customization. Because when it comes, I need it to, and when it arrives, it has to be installed. The thing is, when this thing gets here, I can't do it. I can look, y'all, I take pride in being able to put stuff together. You know, I be putting little home improvement projects together and everything. But this here table, I won't be able to do it. Let's see, Pastor Brandy said, and if we aren't careful, we will take what makes us custom and say that it isn't worth it because it's taking too long to catch fire. Huh? Custom takes custom time to attract custom people. You better tag team. You better tag team, sis. Listen, it's okay. Do you want something that's custom? Do you want something that's custom made for you, customized? Now, I can ask you this. And I really want an honest answer. I do not want you telling me, don't lie, because sometimes people don't want customization. Sometimes people don't want, they just want what they want and want it right now. Naturally Grace said, come on, Brandy. That's my fam over on YouTube, y'all. This is also on Dr. Charity TV, YouTube Live as well. So as a matter of fact, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're getting some value, go ahead and heart it up, like, subscribe, share. Thank you. All right. So that's one thing I have. I have this beautiful table, and I cannot wait to show you all. It better look like something. It better be worth looking at. And I really believe that it will be. Okay. So the second thing that I have customized is my, it's like this. So you know how they have big window seats? I think I can show you. Should I show y'all? Do y'all want to see it? Because I'm on my iPad, so that means I can go downstairs and show y'all. Do y'all want to see it? Or y'all just want to wait for the whole home tour? Do y'all want me to take y'all downstairs so I can explain the other part that's being customized, or y'all just want to wait? Because we can wait. Because y'all know I like showing stuff when it's all together. I don't like showing stuff in the process. I like to wait till when it's all together. But if y'all want to see it now, I'll take you downstairs to show you the second thing. Oh, see, sis be bugging. She said, absolutely. You be bugging. Why you want me to show you? Gotta put my glasses up like Urkel. All right. Not too much on my lashes. All right. She said, show y'all. All right. Come on. I'm impatient and want to see, but let's wait. See? That's what I'm talking about, naturally graced. She said, hey, mama. All right. I'm going to just go ahead and take y'all down here. Let me see how I turn this thing around. Y'all just, y'all like, yeah, show us. She said, oh, okay, in my Sarah voice. No, I'm going to show you. Ernestine talking about we can't wait. Listen. Okay. First of all, y'all need to pray I learn how to work this here thing. Y'all, it's taking me the longest time. Y'all know I haven't used this. Y'all, somebody sing an intermission. Y'all gonna have to wait because I don't know. I don't know how to. Broadcast info. Nope. No, okay. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to get. Can y'all see it from down there? Y'all can wait. You already waiting. No need for us to wait. Ernestine, you are terrible. She's talking about you already waiting. No need for us to wait too. You are hilarious. Y'all might have to wait because I honestly, I don't. This is terrible. I'm sitting here. I don't know how to work this thing on the iPad. So I thought so. I did. I tapped my screen icon. It don't do it. It's not doing it. That's what I thought to do. It's not the same. It's not the same because I'm using this the app. I'm using a different app. So but I mean, y'all okay, right? Oh, I found it. Jesus, why I had to find it. All right, hold on. Come on, let's go. I found it. All right. Let there be light. All right, here we go. So, yeah, I found it. Q anticipate. Just a loose here. You're crazy. Okay, so this is a window seat, right? This is actually a very, very, very big window seat. And so I have a Japanese mat. Yeah, I live in China, but I have a Japanese mat that is going over here. It's called a tatami mat. So it's really, really, really thick. Also, I thank God for my maintenance man because he came and he installed this for me because I could not do it, y'all. I needed some help. God sent the man and 4 other Chinese men. Literally, if you follow my 𝑒𝑛𝑡𝑟𝑒𝑙𝑒𝑎𝑑𝑒𝑟𝑠 explorer, you will see in my stories all of the little Insta stories that I put up there of them putting this up and the stuff up in my room. But anyway, so this whole thing has a mat that's going to go there because this is my morning devotion corner. Now I've already been using this as my morning devotion section and my praying, and you see my Bible. Now we be going deep in the Word in the mornings. Okay, so anyways, so this is this section over here, but I wanted more cushion because this is kind of hard. Okay, so I found a company that could do what I needed as far as the thickness for the cushion that's going there, and having they also have like pillows and stuff to go with it. But the thing is this is a special length. This isn't like the normal length. So I had to get this customized. But then also, come here. Also, it's my lamp with a long line. Also, I had to get it customized because of this. Okay, the little furnace is blocking. So, I didn't know because at first I was just going to be like, well, I can have it to where it's bent up just a little bit. And I'm like, Charity, that's tacky. You won't do that. Okay, that's tacky. You're not going to do that. So instead of having it bent up, so that it's flipped, Instead, I simply asked about the options. I said, I have a question for you. Is it possible for you to cut one of the ends with these like little inserts so that my mat can lay down flat without it being lifted up? And the seller said, yeah, we do that all the time. Really? He said, yeah, we have this customization all the time. And he even showed me what it looks like. He showed me different options. Yeah. My mama said, go deep, girl. He even showed me different options of customization. He said, but I just need you to go and measure the areas so that it fits perfectly. I said, all right, well, let me go get my measuring tape then. So I went up, got my measuring tape, and I measured the areas that I thought he needed. I just thought he needed the length, the 3 parts of the length. And he said, okay, now I also need you to do the width and the depth. So he's telling me like, it's like 9 different parts I didn't even know of. 9 different parts. 9 different parts that I actually had to measure. Once I finished, he sent me an image of the proof and said, please make sure that the measurements are correct, because once we customize this and make it, you can't return it. I said, I ain't got no problem with that. Let me just go over here and make sure. Let me just go ahead and make sure that it's right. Everything looked good. I said, this is perfect. He said, okay. He said, you sure this is the color you want? I said, yes, sir. It's what I want. He said, and all of these pillows, you sure these are the pillows you want? I said, absolutely. He said, you sure this is the thickness you want? Because once I customize it, you can't return it back. I'm like, I'm paying a whole lot of money for this anyway. So, I mean, listen, customization costs extra. Oh, listen here. Somebody need that reminder. I'm so serious, because if I just would have bought what they had and it wouldn't have fit, and I would have been sitting there, it wouldn't have been long enough. And then if I would have bought one that was already extra long, it would have been flipped up, bent up, looking crazy. Customization does cost extra, and it takes extra time. And then on top of that, he said, now, once you confirm it and it's customized, okay, that's what I was about to say, sis. He said, you can't return it. I said, okay, I don't plan to return it. As long as it's right, I don't plan to return it, because it's exactly what I'm asking for. It's exactly what I want and exactly what I need. And so 2 things. Everything else came. I don't think anything else was customized. I got some, I got some. Now, these pillows aren't going to stay like this exactly, but some of these pillows were custom made because I was looking for a specific color, because in here it's chocolate and charcoal with shades of blue and gold trim. So, and the same thing for my mat that's coming over there. And so some of these pillows are going to be over there, but some of these pillows were custom made as well. They were custom made. And so I just been sitting here happy about the stuff that was customized and arrived already, but still just waiting like, yo, come on now. Where the rest of my stuff? This table, I'm so ready for this. I was ready for the table when I purchased it. Now, ain't that something? Because sometimes we be ready for what needs to be customized right when we order it, and we forget that customization takes a little time. Y'all, let me tell you something. This whole year has been working my patience. Working my patience. She said, it's funny you said that, Alton. Hello, Alton. It's funny you said that. We just finished customizing certain things on the house, and it's permanent. Permanent! No going back. Truly understand where you're coming from. Listen here. It's permanent. The customization is permanent. Listen, Alton, you better come up here and tag team with the sister. You hear me? It's permanent. My mom on YouTube said, sounds like we're petitioning God and don't realize all the requirements for customization. I think that's so true. I think we want something so special, and we want something so unique, that we forget that uniqueness takes time. We forget that personalization literally does take time, because it's made just for you. And like Alton said, it's permanent. It's permanent. So you better be sure what you are asking for. You got to be sure. Just like the man asked me. Just like the man asked me, he was like, "Are you sure that these are the right measurements?" I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, they look like the ones I just sent you. Let me go. I literally measured 3 times, because I'm like, he said he not going to give me no refund. I done spent all this money, so this better be the right thing, you know? I spent all this money. This better be the right thing. All right, looks good to me. Pastor Brady said, "Speak, sir." Ernestine said, "This is what we prayed for. It was your custom prayer. Now we mad because this wasn't really what we wanted. Watch what we pray for." Exactly. Watch what you pray for. Watch what you ask for. And if you really listen, if you have the boldness to be specific in asking for exactly what you want, then you have to still have that same boldness to believe that it's still going to come even when you don't see it. I'm telling you, your faith and your patience, they will be tested while you are waiting for the customization. It's just part of the whole formula. You have to be tested. You have to be tested. And if you start complaining in the process that the master is taking too long with your customization, now he's just testing your mouth. Let me tell you something. You know how many times I wanted to go off on that man again for not having my table here? And every time, I'm telling y'all, every time, he takes me just a little bit across the boundary of Jesus and holiness by telling me it's coming, it's still coming, be patient. I have to go back and look at the picture. I have to go back and look at what I am ordering. I have to go back and look at what I'm literally waiting for. And I'm telling you, it's worth it. The picture, let me tell you something. If the picture alone looks like it's worth it, what you think I'm gonna do when I have the actual thing? If I'm just grateful for the image, if I'm just grateful for the idea, what you think I'm gonna do with the actual thing? And I'm telling you, I have been thinking about this has been quite some time since he and I had this little conversation. And every time I check in, I get the same message. So, and I asked for specific dates. You're not getting the picture. That's my picture. And hold up. Thank you for this. Let me just tell you something. When you're waiting on something that's specially made just for you, don't be showing everybody the picture. Don't be showing. People gonna want to see your picture because they want to judge whatever you getting, compare it to whatever they have, or they might even try to steal pieces of your idea. Honey, don't be showing your picture to everybody. Don't be showing your customization. They can see the finished product. They don't need to be going through your whole process while you wait, and let them wait to see the finished product. Honey, when you trying to write a book, write a song, when you waiting on God to send you that special person, when you're waiting on God for that next promotion, oh, y'all finna get taught. Okay, she said, teacher, you finna get taught. Don't be, when you are waiting on God to bless your womb with a child, don't be sending everybody a picture. You can only trust certain people. People who might lift you up in prayer. But even then, I'm still not showing y'all my picture. You can see it after. I'll let you know that I'm buying, but you're not finna take a look at what I'm buying. You're gonna have to wait to see the finished product for that one. You have to wait for the customization for that one. Listen, y'all, this whole thing about waiting for customization, it had me so hot and bothered. It had me so bothered, and the Holy Spirit dealt with me so much about that. He was like, "Why are you so bothered?" I'm like, "Cause you know your daughter, you know your homegirl. What I gotta wait for? I've been waiting for a long time. With this table, come on now. You know you could been gave me that already. Just supply a little bit of wood, give them what they need." And he's like, "Okay." And that's the thing that the man said about the reason why the materials are taking so long. Catch this, Pastor Brandy. Woo! He said the reason why the materials are taking so long is because they had to get the higher quality materials for the customized table. He said we take pride in our high quality. I said, oh, I mean, I get that, because don't give me no table that's finna be broke down. Don't do that. He said, so you have to wait a little bit longer because the quality is going to be higher. I mean, as long as I'm not paying extra, I done already paid y'all all the money I paid y'all, and that's a lot. The two things that I paid the most money for are customized, and I'm waiting on both of them. Listen, higher quality takes a longer process. Okay, I get it. Higher quality takes a longer process. Now, I know you still want it, though. I do. I'm waiting on it. I'm happy and annoyed, but I know. See, and that's the thing. Oh, while I'm waiting on the customized parts to come, I still been working on everything else. I've been working on making everything else. I've been working on making this environment conducive for my living space. So I'm not just sitting and waiting. I'm not just sitting and waiting. I have productive patience. You know what productive patience is? I taught on this last year. Productive patience is while I'm waiting, I'm producing. While I'm chilling, I'm still producing. While I'm sitting back, waiting for the thing that I've been asking for, while I'm sitting back, waiting for this to happen, that to happen, this to happen, I'm still producing. Why? Because I don't want to give God an excuse saying, well, I was waiting on my husband before I decided to travel the world. I was waiting on my husband and my children before I decided to go teach in the university. I was waiting on this. I was waiting on a promotion before I decided to. I ain't got time to tell God that. He already knows what I'm lacking, but he also knows what I'm full of. He knows what I have. And if I'm not going to make use of what I have right now while I'm waiting, why would he give me something else? You're like, you just gonna let that rest too. Work on making the atmosphere conducive and excellent while waiting on perfection to arrive. Boom. She said there is an old Baptist song the old folk used to sing, I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on the Lord. Don't mind waiting on him. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I mind waiting too long. He knows that. I can sing it. y'all know how I am. Look, Jesus knows too. I mind waiting too long. So I think that's the reason why I start doing other things. Because if my mind is focused on something else during the waiting process, then you're right. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind it. That means I don't pay attention to it. That means I don't focus on it. I don't mind waiting because I'm not focused on that. I don't mind waiting because while I'm waiting, I'm working. I don't mind waiting because while I'm waiting, I'm producing. I don't mind waiting. See, y'all, listen, China, these 4 walls, these 13, 15 walls up in this piece. Y'all think I don't be up in here preaching to the angels? I don't mind waiting because I'm working. Customization takes a while, but it is so worth it. It is so worth it. And I just happen to believe, you better run, sis. I just happen to believe that the way you wait for what you are really, really trusting and believing God for, the way your attitude is while you wait, what you produce while you wait, it's just me. Now, this is just me. This is not theology. This is not what it could be. I don't know. I'm just saying this is what I believe. I believe that the way you wait determines the quality of what you have. She said, come on, Ruth, and work while you wait. AZ said, what up, Doc? I love AZ. AZ and I have a very interesting relationship. I have a love-hate relationship with him. Spartan spirit. That's my boo, though. Hey, AZ. Listen, y'all want to talk about a hood preacher? This baby is anointed and will cuss you out. Y'all pray for AZ. Pray his strength in the Lord. Listen, while you wait, don't mess up. Your customization is coming. I promise you. Your customized business, your customized goals, your customized dream, your customized spouse. Because you don't want somebody else's spouse, let me tell you. You don't, okay? Your customized family, your customized bundles of joy, your customized vehicle if you need one, okay? Listen, all of it. Customized position, customized, company, customized promotion, elevation, all of it. Customized circle of friends, customized anything, okay? It can be something big, it can be something small. He know I'm not wrong. Thank you, Ernestine. I got an amen corner. She said that, okay. Y'all know. That's Apostle Peter right there, okay? Cut you, cuss you, and then try to come back and heal you. I'm excited about your customization. I'm excited about what you are waiting for. I'm excited about what you almost are giving up on. Because when you get pushed to the point of where you almost give up, if you find even just a little bit of strength to hang in there, what you've been waiting on is right around the corner. I'm just telling you. If you just hang in there. It's going to be hard because I'm telling you, I be stalking my little notifications like, they ain't assigned me no tracking number yet. That means the table is not even on the way. Like, I mean, at least I just got the tracking number for the mat today. So amen for that. But I'm still waiting on the table. And then they did give me a date. They gave me a date for the beginning of May. Now we started out at the middle of March. Now we're talking about May. Pushing back time. But it's still worth it. It's still worth it. And y'all, let me tell you something. I tried to go and find another company. Y'all listen to this, and then I'm gonna go because I've been up all day and I still have to finish cleaning up my area. Oh my gosh. Oh, my mentee is up here. My mentee from Zimbabwe. Pastor Brandon said, hang in there. God is faithful to fulfill his promises, even if it takes a minute. If it takes a minute, I'm smoking Norfolk. Not another second or another minute. Not an hour or another day. Lord, I need my table right now. Customization takes time. Y'all, this is me all day, every day, okay? Me all day, every day. Thank you, Reggie. Reggie said, I love the productive patience, fire. Listen, I went onto the same site where I bought this customized table. And when I did that, I started looking for tables, or I started looking for shops that are similar to the table that I'm getting made, because they were taking so long. And me, in all my wisdom, I said, I'm just gonna find another shop. I'm just gonna find another seller, and I'm gonna see if they can customize the table. First I need to see if they have the design that I'm looking for. And if they do, then I can go ahead and get it customized. I found one other shop, and that shop had no likes. That shop had no comments. The price was even higher. The base price was even higher. I said, this is a scam. They're not going to take my money. And God was like, so you just going to wait, or you going to keep trying to find somebody else to do this? I mean, you tell me. You just going to wait? You going to wait it out? Or you going to make this harder for yourself? Because all you got to do is just be patient. They said you're going to get it. Pastor Brandon said, think about it like this. A day is as 1,000 years, right? If we break it all the way down, if a person dies at 85 years old, they have lived only about 2.3 days. So, yeah, a minute. Well, listen, can I get my table right? Like, what's that? A half a second? Don't look. Math is not my thing. Okay. Math and time, that's not my thing. But I want my table. I want my table. I'm gonna keep saying it. I want my table. Okay. I want it. And that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you want what you are waiting for. Where are my singles at? Let me go ahead over here. I'm talking to my fellow people. My singles, ain't nothing wrong with you admitting that you want what you are waiting for. You ain't got to be in denial, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with you saying, married couples, ain't nothing wrong with you saying you want a baby. Ain't nothing wrong with saying you want a better relationship, a better marriage. Listen, Pastor Brandy, you can't come up in here messing me up now. It's just about to hit a flow. She's talking about come forth table. You play too much. Listen here. She said, I like that math right there. I'm trying to talk, Ernestine. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with admitting that you want what you are waiting for. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you want what you are waiting for. As a matter of fact, I feel like we delay. AZ, I thought you was gone. Y'all, AZ has this thing. Y'all know how Eve came out of Adam's rib, right? This has been AZ for years. AZ been talking about he just want his riblet. It ain't got to be a whole rib. He just want a riblet. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about. I just be wanting to slap AZ, but I entertain him because he is just straight up comedy. He just want his riblet. That's all he been looking for. He just want his riblet. It ain't even got to be a whole rib. Ernestine said, Lucia, Chinese man. Listen, I'm just trying to say, Lucia, give me my table. Ain't nothing wrong with you wanting what you are waiting for. And I do feel like, this is what I was about to say before Pastor Brandy and AZ messed me up with their comments, y'all crazy. I feel like when we are in denial about wanting what we are waiting for, because we feel like we're not going to get it anyway. I feel like when we deny, when we act like we don't want what we actually want, just because it's taken so long, I feel like it pushes what we want away from us because we're sending mixed signals. Our heart is saying we want it, but our mouth is saying, nah, I'm good. It ain't gonna happen no way. So, I mean, apparently I'm not supposed to have it right now because it's not here. So I'm just gonna hold off and, just whatever. Your heart is sending signals saying, I want this promotion. I want this business to work out. I want these brands to turn out, X, Y, Z, or do this. I want this position. I want a spouse, or I want a riblet. Stupid. Or, to say, I want this. And I know that it has to be customized because I'm not a cookie cutter person. You got to think about what you are waiting on or who you are waiting on. They're also receiving a customization that they asked for, if it's the right one. So while you're waiting, you have to watch your mouth. You have to watch your mouth and don't let your mouth cancel out what your heart really is hoping for. I don't know. I can't remember the exact scripture. My mom's up here. Pastor Brandy's up here. Y'all can tell me. I think it's in Proverbs. I don't know, somewhere in the Old Testament or something like that. It says, hope deferred makes the heart sick, right? Could it be that hope is deferred because of the words that you're allowing to go out of your mouth? Your words have power. Now, y'all been rolling with me for years. If y'all been rolling with me for years, y'all know that I believe that there is a mind-mouth connection. And so I talk about the power of your words, right? I talk about the power of your words. And so what if your words are so powerful that they are deferring your hope and making your heart sick? What if your words, because it's what you think, right? And it's coming out of your mouth. And so if you release it out of your mouth, obviously it's going into the atmosphere. It's making your life, it's making whatever you're speaking become a reality. Whether you're speaking positive, whether you're speaking negative, whatever you're speaking, whatever's coming out, it's going to be your reality. And so what if what you are speaking is causing your hope to be deferred? Thank you. Proverbs 13:12. It says, hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when desire is fulfilled, it is a tree of life. Listen, I'm going to have a whole bunch of trees up in this piece when I get my table. Y'all don't understand. All I want is my table. I'm going to have a whole bunch of trees. Fake trees, though, because I'm really trying to work on my green thumb. And I'm not going to kill a whole big tree. But I just want these trees of life here. When desire is fulfilled. So AZ is tag teaming with me. He said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, or something like that. He knows it. He knows what it is. Oh, AZ's on. AZ, I didn't know you was on YouTube too. AZ is on YouTube. I thought he was catching me on Facebook. This is awesome. Naturally Gray said, you're not going to talk about me and the words I speak like I'm not on the live. Help me, Lord. Listen. We are talking about customization. Your words cause your customization to either be fulfilled or it also can be delayed. It can be delayed because of what we speak. I'm trying to tell, and I wasn't me talking about words. That wasn't even part of it. Like that wasn't part of it, but it's okay to want what you're waiting for. But you have to actually not be in denial. Like you have to declare it, right? When you deny it, it's something that you do in your mind, you do with your mouth, and you do with your heart. When you declare it, you have to first accept it, and then you have to speak it, right? It has to come from your mouth. And the things that you are hoping for, the things that you are really, really wanting God to do in your life, it can happen. I'm speaking, I feel like I'm speaking to you all like this because you're in the same place that I've been in. You've seen it happen for so many others while you've been waiting and working. And it's like a little bit of agitation. It's like a little bit of just like stab you, like just bother you a little bit because you're like, wait a minute, Lord. I'm still waiting. And I'm working. But it ain't happened yet. I just want to let you know, if you are in that situation, if you find yourself in that situation, don't give up. You have to change your words, though, because I know you've been tested to speak negatively, because I have, okay? I know you have. She said, yep, like for real. Let me tell you something. I know you have been tempted to speak negatively. You might even have spoken negatively about your situation. Come on here, Apostle Peter. He said, AZ said, be not weary in well doing, for in due season. You better hit a lot of praise real quick. Listen, that's true. And it's so easy. Why do you think that scripture is in the Bible? Because it's so easy for us to be weary when we're doing well and we're waiting and we're not getting what we're waiting for. It's so easy to be weary. Ain't he preaching, Ernestine? Oh, Ernestine, you all on YouTube? She done went from Facebook to YouTube. I love it. Listen, it's so easy. It is so easy to get weary. But I came to you from China at 9:35 p.m. China time. I know on the East Coast it's 9:35 a.m. I had to come and interrupt your Monday morning. I had to come and interrupt your Monday morning routine just to let you know that your customized ... whatever it is that you are hoping for and waiting for, that customized thing, it's coming, and it is well worth the wait. So I want to challenge you to do something. Okay? Can I challenge you? Okay, I'm going to challenge you. Proverbs 13:12. I had to stop exercising and get it for my baby. Thank you, Mom. Let me tell you, I want to challenge you to do something, okay? All right. If you're ready for the challenge, type in, I'm ready. Now, this isn't saying you're going to accept the challenge yet, but I just want to know. She said, I'm going to start calling you the interrupter. I might take it. If you're ready. Okay, Naturally Grace said, I'm ready. If you're ready, that's AZ. What? Ernestine says she's ready. Okay. If y'all ready for the challenge, it's not an easy challenge. I'm just go ahead and throw that out there. Not for us. Notice I said us, not for us. Those of us who've been waiting. And of course, this waiting means anything, right? All right. So here we go. Here we go. For the next, what's this? Yeah, for the next 8 months, your hands are lifted. Alton is okay. All right. All right. Ernestine, you know what? So this is why I fool with people like this, because we can fool, we can cut up, but we still know when God is really dealing with us. I love people like that. For the next 8 months, because that's what we're working with, right? Technically, we're only about to be working with 7 months. That's even better. For the rest of this year, I challenge you to nope. Come on. Just, they said they ready. Are y'all gonna actually do it? Are y'all gonna actually do it? Because y'all say y'all ready, and I've already positioned in my heart to do it. So I'm just trying to see who else is doing it too. Y'all say y'all ready, but I'm just saying, like, all right. Okay, Reggie, now you over there in Zimbabwe, you and Harare, if you already know, you already know. Exactly, AZ. We be playing, but we not playing. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all said y'all ready. All right. For the rest of this year, I challenge you. She said her face is a little twisted, but her spirit is ready. I challenge you to do 2 things. The first thing, some of you may already be doing it. The first thing is work while you wait. Produce while you're being patient. That's the first thing. And I'm not talking about working on the level that you're working on. I mean, bring your A game. I mean, become the very best version of yourself in the waiting process. This means that if you're waiting for, now see, AZ, I'm finna step on both of our toes right now, because you know we've been struggling talking about working out, getting in the gym, and exercising, right? So here it is. Yes. All right. So when you got the first one, write it down like Pastor Brandy did. Okay. There we go. Work while you wait. Produce in patience. Become the very best version of yourself. That's all number 1. That means while you're waiting on your boo or your riblet, while you're waiting it on, okay? While you're waiting it on, make sure you become the absolute best version of yourself. That means get your finances in order. That means get your health in order. He said, I just stepped all over his toes. That means get your associations in order. That means get your speech in order. So while you're producing, and while you are waiting, exactly, bring your A game. Your A game means, last week I said it means bring your anointing. That's mine. My A game is my anointing. But really your anointing is in your authenticity. I'm just going to say that. Your anointing is in your authenticity. If you have a problem with believing that what you really, really desire, I mean, at your core, what you honestly desire is going to happen, then this challenge is for you. Okay. And the only reason I'm saying this is that you have a problem believing is because, like, yo, sometimes you can just wait for so long that you really start thinking, maybe it ain't for me. Maybe going back to school is just not for me. Maybe I failed in my businesses so much that maybe being a business owner is not for me. Maybe I have failed at so many relationships that being married or in a seriously committed relationship that leads to marriage is not for me. Maybe I've been trying for so long with my spouse to have a child, but we haven't had one yet. Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I have been trying to get hired at this other company, or I've been trying to get a promotion and it ain't happening. They passing me all up to go for somebody else less qualified. Maybe it's not for me. And my challenge, the second part of the challenge, is for you to stop thinking maybe it's not for me and start declaring that better is for me. If I haven't received it yet, it's because better is for me. If I haven't gotten it yet, if I didn't get that position, it's maybe I'm expecting too low. Maybe I'm expecting too little. Maybe my expectations ain't high enough. Maybe what I am really, really desiring is not aligning with what I truly need in my life. Maybe my desires aren't on the same level as what I actually need. So there you go, better. I mean, seriously, if it ain't working, better is out there. I'm trying to tell you, we settle when we've waited for too long. We settle for whatever clients will pay, whatever we ask, or whatever clients want to bargain. We start settling for clients that'll be like, now Ernestine, you used to do hair. So, clients would be like, how much? Well, can I pay you half now and half later? We start bargaining. We start letting people bargain with us. We start letting, people bargain with our desires and what we really want. And that's what we start doing. We take on that whole bargaining demon and we start doing it with God, with what we really, really want. We start, hey, Tony, we start bargaining. Better is for you, AZ. Now you already know. I done talked to you about this tons of time. It is. But we start bargaining with God and be like, well, look, Lord, because, I used to be a hot mess back in the day, Lord. So maybe could have been some things that I did that kind of made me miss out. I'm finna talk to somebody right now. Woo! Woo! I'll wait for the fullness of my blessing. Come on now. And let me tell you something. I said this last week. Pastor Brandy can attest to it. My mom was up there. She can attest to it. And I think Tony came back to watch the replay. This version of you is worthy of the best. We're not talking about who you used to be. And that's where we get tripped up, because the enemy will make you be like, well, clearly what you used to do, who you used to do, what you used to be. You're not, what makes you think you can get what you're really asking for? I mean, what makes you think you're good enough for it? And the thing is, the enemy knows that you have transformed. He knows that you've elevated. He knows that you've become the next version of yourself. But he wants to make you think in your mind that you're still who you used to be. Yeah, God is doing a new in me. Listen, he's doing a new thing in you. He has made you new. Not only that, but whenever the enemy starts to tell you that you don't deserve, that you don't deserve what you really desire, that's when you got to flip the script on that. You be like, first of all, ain't nobody ask you for your input, sir. Secondly, this version of me deserves the best. This version of me, and that's the thing. I talked about the update available, getting your software updated last week. Let's see. AZ said that's what Abraham did. He bargained, laid with Hagar, and boom, here come Ishmael. And a whole heap of so much stuff later, his mama had problems with Abraham because of the bargain. I'm not who I was. That's the thing. So this version of you does qualify for what you're waiting for. It does. So the first part of the challenge, let me get back to the challenge. Two things, all right? Two things. First thing is, tell me the first thing. I can scroll back up, but I just want to make sure y'all paying attention. It's 3 parts of the first thing. And it's like, well, isn't that just 3 things? No, it's 1. It's 3 parts of the first thing. Hey, good morning, Tay. Poor little Tink be trying to, don't he? He be trying. All right, so the first thing. Come on, I need y'all, because y'all said y'all wasn't on the challenge. Y'all said y'all wasn't on the challenge, and I'm going to hold y'all accountable, because we have 8, it's 7, ain't it? May, June, July, August, September, October, December. No, we got 8 months. We got 8 months. We have 8 months for this challenge. I'm going to hold y'all accountable. So tell me, what was the first thing? Let me come on back up here to everybody who said, I'm ready. First thing is work while you wait. There you go. Bring your A game. Get you in order. Work while you wait. Have productive patience. There we go, Alton. There we go. Bring your A game. Productive patience. And the second thing, I don't know if I specifically said it, because I don't think anybody wrote it down. We were just talking about it. Let me see. Yep, that's part of the first one. The first one, so is work while you wait. Become the best version of yourself. Produce in patience. That's right. And then the second part, let's see if y'all get the second part. I don't think I actually said it in a way for us to write it down. Wash hands. I don't think I said it in a second way to for us to write it down. But the second part I said was for us to I think I said to basically I wanted to say to speak, right? To believe it and speak it. Instead of saying, I don't stop thinking and start declaring. There we go. That's the best way to say it. Yeah, better is for me. There it is. That's what it was. But that means that that's what you have to say, right? So one of my affirmations, and if you follow me on, actually if you follow me on social media, but specifically Instagram for these, every Friday I do affirmations. Every Friday, that's right. Believe it and speak it. Thank you. Every Friday I do affirmations. They also are shared on my LinkedIn page and my Dr. Charity TV page on Facebook, this page. And so one of my affirmations that I say every single morning is, this version of me is worthy of the best. I ain't thinking about Charity 1.0, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, because I'm on Charity 4.0 right now. I'm not 40 years old yet, but I'm not doing it by age. I'm doing it by experience and maturity level. So this is Charity 4.0, and this version of me is worthy of the best. That affirmation you can use. That affirmation, along with saying, better is for me. I truly believe that what I am waiting for is going to happen. What I'm waiting for is going to meet me this year. Listen, you might not feel like it right now. You might not believe it right now. But that's the whole purpose of saying affirmations and visualizing it happen. You have to see it happening. You have to see it and speak it. Sometimes you have to speak it so you can see it. That's what I've been working on. Okay? I literally have been working on speaking what I want to see so that I can see what I have been speaking. And so that's the second part. Okay? The first part is bring your A game. Become the best version of yourself. Work while you wait. Produce in patience. And the second part is to speak it so you can see it. And you might not believe it yet. I got to come back to that, because some of the things that I've been speaking, I hadn't been believing. But the funny thing about saying things over and over and over and over and over again is that you start to believe it. It's the same thing, whether it's positive or negative. The more you say something, the more it becomes a part of your belief system. And when it becomes a part of your belief system, it starts to manifest and you will see it. So, yes, you should be taking notes and writing it down. Still, she said, I'm writing all these notes in my appointment book. Absolutely. You have to speak it so you can see it. So you can create whichever affirmations you want. I do have some affirmations. If you all want a copy of my affirmations, then put it in the comments. If you want a copy of my affirmations for you to say, now I say my affirmations daily, but I say them in the form of a prayer. And since this is a challenge, you want them? Okay. Now, so I have them to where they are written down. And then also, y'all know I've since I have my studio now, I'll be recording everything. So I also have my affirmations recorded, audio recording. If you want, AZ said, text me them affirmations. If you want a written copy of the affirmations, I will get that for you. And if you also want an audio copy of the affirmations, let me know and I will get them for you. If you, okay. All right. Y'all want these affirmations, huh? All right, then. AC talking about text me these affirmations. I got you. Yeah. Now, if you want these affirmations, I'm serious. I can also make sure they are provided for you with the audio. Now, I do my affirmations. I can do them real zen, but I also do my affirmations in the form of a declarative prayer. It's not forceful, but it works. I don't know what to tell you. It just works, okay? It works. And so I will provide those for you. And it will be just for those who are taking part of the challenge. What should we call the challenge? What should we call the challenge? I'm gonna let y'all decide that, because this is a real challenge. And I absolutely expect that by December 31st, 2021, every person who has accepted this challenge will be the best version of themselves so far. Y'all remember when I said I have like this love-hate relationship with AZ? Ain't nobody gonna be doing no quiet storm. You make me sick. No. A better me. Oh, Alton says we should call it a better me challenge. But we gotta make sure, Ernestine, don't pay him no mind. We gotta make sure that we include the part about productive patience or working while you wait. What can we call it? I don't know. She said, be you on purpose. All right, so we got Alton says a better me on Facebook. Ernestine on YouTube says be you on purpose. I like both of them. How can we work in the part about productive patience or what is it, working while you wait? AZ is like, let's just put them both together. A better me, productive patience. Okay. Yo, this is foolish. Okay. Hold on, people. What y'all think about on Facebook? Pastor Brandy said construction zone 2.0. working on me too. That could be our hashtag, actually. That could be our hashtag. I'm so serious about this. That construction zone 2.0 is the customization challenge. Now, wait a minute. I don't know, that construction zone hit me. It hit me in a way. I don't know here. But I also like I like adding in the customization. That construction zone. But it starts today. It starts today. It starts today because it starts in your mind, right? It starts in your mind and your heart. She said, like, I literally see a graphic with caution tape and stuff. Listen. Ernestine said, pray about it and come back and tell us. This is what I'll do. I will pray about it. I'm feeling the construction zone. I'll pray about it. And during the week, I'll pray about it. And I will put up a poll on the Dr. Charity TV page. Okay. I'll put up like a poll. And I will put 3 options of names with a mixture from some of the things that you all said and, whatever the Holy Spirit may have said. And then whichever name has the most votes, that will be the challenge. And I'm serious, y'all. I'm serious about this. I'm talking about going 8 months. Accountability of becoming the best version of yourself and producing while you wait. What's your title? He makes me sick. He said, I just said my title in my quiet storm voice and it sounded dope, so we should go with that. But for real though, where did you put yours? What did AZ say? A better me, productive patience. Why was I about to say, AZ, say it so I can hear it. I was about to say, let me hear it. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Yes, I will send the affirmations. Pastor Brandy said this is going to be so dope. Listen, I'm very serious about this. And the only reason why is because, y'all, I know that there are some things that God has me working on by myself, but then there are others when I know that there are like-minded people who they just need some hope again to believe for the very thing that they have basically denied saying that they want. So yeah, she said, let me find out. He had rain and thunder in the background when he said it. Listen, he crazy. Okay. His quiet storm voice. I am so serious. I feel like this is something. Yeah. So I'm glad you need it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. I think Pastor Brandy shared this. Thank you so much for you sharing. I really appreciate this. We're going to do this challenge. We're going to do this. Actually, how about we begin the challenge on May 1st? Let you get all your little doubt out. Get all your little doubt out over the next couple of days. May 1st, we are starting whatever this challenge is going to be named. Y'all in for it for May 1st? So from May 1st to December 31st. You in? If you in, I know before y'all said I'm ready, but if you're in, like in, go ahead and type in, I'm in. May 1st to December 31st. Pastor Pastor Randy said, I'm started today. Look, this is the pregame. If you want to start today, this is the pregame. You can go ahead and start today. I started already at the beginning of April. Ernestine says, I'm in. AZ said, we on it May 1st, son. Like, I really heard him say that. Like, the sun extra hard. Like, Alton says, I'm in. All right. May 1st. Now, if you want to go ahead and start prepping yourself, you know, get your little pregame in. That's perfect. That's perfect. My stretch and warm up mode. So that means that I will make sure that I have the affirmations, both the written affirmations and the recorded affirmations, ready to go. And we'll distribute it to only the challengers, to those of you who accepted the challenge. And we're going to do this. And I'm so serious. If you aren't a better version of yourself by December 31st, you ain't try. She said, I would try real hard. I mean, that's all it takes. It just takes a desire. You just have to believe again. I'm so excited. You need my email. Yes, I do. This is what I want you all to do. Hold on, I got you. Send an email to info@𝐷RCharityTV. AZ, don't you send me no text message. I'm going to tell you right now. AZ be like, well, I'm just going to iMessage you. Don't send me a text message. Pastor Brandy, don't y'all send me no text message. I need to put it all together. All right? I need to put it all together. And I need to make sure that it comes directly to you. Thank you for that, Ernestine. Write down info@𝐷RCharityTV.com. Because I know AZ will be like, hey, where my affirmations? Like sending on in a text. Yo, shorty, where my affirmations? He kills me when he calls me shorty. Like, I'm taller than you, AZ. Come on. Come on. I know you are. All right. So it's info@𝐷RCharityTV.com. And as the title, a topic, just put challenge. 2021 challenge, because I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but 2021 challenge. These next 8 months, I promise you, I feel like it's going to be transformational. I really do. I feel like it's going to. And listen, I have hope that the things that we're waiting for, that like they're going to come to us this year. I mean, you might not have a hope for it, but I do. I'm crazy enough to have faith that like, what you waiting on? If you're really going to become the best version of yourself and you are really going to produce while you're patient, you're really going to work on you in this season, in this time, I just have a feeling like it's coming. Thank you, Ernestine. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I feel exactly the same. She said, God is about to blow the minds of the people. I feel exactly the same. And I feel like many of you, AZ said, email sent because I ain't playing. I feel like many of you needed this today because you already wanted to do something like this. I feel like you've been feeling it for months or for weeks. Some of you may have just, woke up this morning and felt like, yo, I need a change, or I need something to work. I feel like, and those of you who are watching on the replay, you are totally invited to info@𝐷RCharityTV.com. Send an email, challenge, title. Let's do this. I'm so serious. And the fact that I am doing this with you, because even this version of me, now I love this version of me. Something changed in me so much this year. I mean, it's only the fourth month of the year, but I'm telling you, I have been through this has been the longest year of my life. And for those of you who have been following my journey with Dr. the Explorer, you already know. But even that, I'm telling you, after opposition comes amazing opportunity. She said, let me go get a bigger whiteboard. See what I'm talking about? These people. Go get you a bigger whiteboard. I know this version of me is ready to see you tap into the next version of yourself. I'm so serious. And that version is going to be ready to receive what you've been denying and acting like you don't want anymore, but secretly, seriously desiring. I love you all so much. info@drcharitytv.com. Make sure you send the information. I'm excited because y'all gonna get these good affirmations. Some of them are, let me tell you about the affirmations. Some of them are, it's a mixture. Okay. It has a lot to do with business because, yeah, it has a lot to do with business. It has a lot to do with my spiritual growth. Girl, I almost dropped my iPad. Y'all, somebody screenshot this. She got me up here yelling. Screenshot this. This version of me is invite only. Let me screenshot. Got to be more careful. Jesus. Get out of here playing. Because you playing. You playing. Listen here. This challenge is going to be awesome. And you know what? I'm going to open it up to other people in the world. This is about to be, it's a global challenge. I'm just telling you, it's a global challenge. All we're doing is holding each other accountable to keep producing while you're waiting. That's it. The dreams and the goals that you have, all you need to do is just write down 1 to 3 goals. I'm going to write everything down, and I'll send it only to those in the challenge, but I am going to hold you accountable. You're going to write down 1 to 3 goals. I'm going to share with you my goals that I have as well. Write down 1 to 3 goals that you really want to focus on between now and December 31st. And then we can talk about how we can go about creating your plan for it. I mean, you have to produce while you wait. That's how you take your mind off of not having what you're waiting for. Does that make sense? That's how you take your mind off of not having what you're waiting for. You do something. You get busy. All right. We got email sent. I'm loving it. All right, guys. It's 10:09 p.m. I had to take another screenshot because y'all, listen, I need this whole transcript because y'all is lit. They're not even showing me the comments from earlier. Alton says email sent. All these notifications. All right. I love it. I love it. Okay. Also, you can tune into the Leaders Lab podcast. I know you all are like, what? It airs now, video podcast on Dr. Charity TV YouTube channel. And then I also have it on my website, which is drcharitytv.com/podcast, where I do, I have a weekly podcast specifically for entre leaders. Let me tell you what an entre leader is. You know what an entre leader is, right? Because I know you've heard me say it a lot. Entre leader. It's an entrepreneur and a leader. There are several entrepreneurs who hold leadership positions. All right. Thank you, Ernestine. You're welcome. Thank you for popping on. I was like, hey, team, this is amazing. There are entrepreneurs who are leaders in their industry. And there are leaders who maybe, you're leading on a job or something like that, but you also have an entrepreneur heart and you have an entrepreneurial spirit. An entre leader is a mixture of the two. And so that's what I said I'm forever calling the people that I'm connected to. They're multi-passionate entre leaders. Multi-passionate means that you have more than one thing that you are passionate about. It's not just your profession, not just your job, but it is also it is also the things that you love. It's also things that you're good at. It's also, who said that you couldn't be, who said that you couldn't have a salon and, you still have a passion for teaching. Maybe you teach on, whatever levels that you have, but then also you want to be an author. Like, the world will tell you that's doing too much. Or you just got to go keep grinding. That's doing too much. Keep grinding. Conflicting news. Let me tell you, you can do it all. I mean, Philippians kind of tells us that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, but you got to have balance. So that's why we're doing this challenge, because we are literally going to produce. She said, we are about to be each other goal friends. We are about to push each other to the, I love it. Goal friends. I love it. I love it. And the thing, let me scroll back to what she said earlier, because this thing right here, that thing that messed me up. Let me see. Where she say it? She said, this version of me is invite only. You got to be careful who you trying to share your goals with, because not everybody is going to be the type of person that will support what you are doing. Not until you actually start succeeding in it, right? Like, that's when people like, I knew you was going to be, I tell you, I knew you had something special about you all along. Okay. But let me tell you something. This right here, what is about to happen, I just truly believe that what you are waiting for is coming to you. It's just customized. It takes a little bit of time. But when you get it, well worth the wait. God bless you, everyone. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you all next week. If you sent an email, you will be hearing from me. All right. So I look forward to it, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye.